My name is Andrew Errington. I'm Principal Social Worker at Coventry City Council, and I'm the Chair of the Adults Principal Social Work Network here in the West Midlands.
Hi, I'm Jo Sutherland. I'm the Vice Chair of the Regional Network, and I'm the Principal Social Worker and Statutory Services Lead for Staffordshire County Council.
We organised this conference today as we really wanted to shine a light on kind of strength-based practice, kind of reflect on what that looks like from the perspective of a social worker in terms of how they might work with people, and in terms of sort of community development.
We've worked really hard to try and tap into what people's interests are and some of the national movements, and there's a big drive particularly around co-production and asset-based working, and I've been leading a workshop on that today, really just trying to work out the best way of working with people and not doing to people. And that's really one of the key messages I think from today is that way of working from a strength-based and an asset-based way rather than an organisation, a key performance indicators and ask-off kind of way.
What would be the sort of the main learnings or main points from today?
I think really listening to the clients that we are lucky enough to work with. One of my key messages has always been my background's in mental health, and I spent 20 years in mental health. And my background has always said, and still going forward, if we're doing the right job, actually we're making ourselves redundant. So it's how we are best placed to work with people to enable them so that they don't need us and they don't need services, but they're enabled to get on with it and live their lives as they want to.
So what do you think needs to change to help that to happen?
I think Mick Ward made an interesting point this morning when he said a lot of people say this is already how they're working, but actually in practice it's not. And too many times social care professionals, regardless of whether they're qualified or not, come at things from a deficit approach rather than a strength approach. And really one of the biggest drivers for me is about trying to recognise what people can actually do for themselves rather than what they can't.
Thank you. Andrew, anything else?
And just let's not forget strength-based conversations, really. It's all about relationships. It's all about kind of conversations. At its heart, that's what it's all about.
Okay, thank you both for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.